This video is intended to introduce you to the highlights of our reporting enhancements that will become available on our upcoming release. We've made changes that will impact all of the reports. From a general context, we've adjusted font colors and sizes in an effort to produce a higher resolution and make the reports more legible and also more clear when printing these in terms of paper output. Another significant change is the introduction of color branding to associate specific colors to the reports to tie into your agency branding scheme. You will be able to assign 2 different colors along with a text color. And for those of you that have already sent over your color codes, we will be running a sample report to send over for your review. Once you approve it, we will enable those custom colors in your reporting module. Now, some of the other changes that you'll see based on feedback from Dynamis customers has been the introduction of dollars and cents in many more places in the reports. For visual enhancement, we were rounding numbers to the nearest dollar, and we heard feedback that said we really want to be able to see actual dollars and cents. So throughout the reports, you will see more dollars and cents rather than just rounding to the nearest dollar. From an actual design standpoint, the reports that are actually changing are going to be the plan group comparison as well as the plan design comparison. Here on the plan group comparison, you'll see some changes in justification and alignment of data. In the top area where we go over high-level benefit information, we are now introducing some logic to show calculations getting to net out-of-pocket max as well as employee max annual cost. So rather than just display those values, we actually are illustrating the logic of how they're calculated. Another important change based on feedback was how we were addressing medical copays. In the previous plan group comparison reports, we just had all of the copays listed on a single horizontal row without a label or identifier on what those copays were associated with. So now in the updated plan group comparison, you'll be able to see that we list out all of the medical copays of all 6 services that we currently capture information for. And along with displaying the labels, we're also including notes. So for those that wanted to try and illustrate those services that did not have copays that were subject to deductible and coinsurance, by omitting the copay and putting deductible and coinsurance in the notes, you'll be able to achieve that effect. The other area that is a big request from a feedback standpoint that we've incorporated in is the idea of being able to incorporate medical plan notes at the bottom of each plan design. So similar to ancillary coverage where we're able to carry over those plan notes, we're now able to do those in a limited space capacity for medical plans as well, and you can see where those medical plan notes are going to be illustrated on the bottom of the plan design. When it gets to the plan design comparison, that report used to have a completely different format than the plan group comparison and almost look like a separate report. So in the new plan design comparison, we will be using the exact same format that we do in the plan group comparison report. So the only difference between those plans is really going to be the omission of the plan group header, as each one of these plan designs now is lined up side by side, and we're able to pull those plan designs out of any plan groups that we have. So we can see some of those changes as they impact other areas of the reports. Again, on our plan design detail, we can see the custom color branding. We can also see the idea of being able to incorporate dollars and cents into all the financial areas. We've also made a change to the affordability analysis to update it to the most recent W-2 safe harbor percentage. So that has been updated in this report enhancement as well. As we look at our combined total cost comparison report, again, we're able to identify the custom colors as well as the dollars and cents being changed. So overall, we're introducing the idea of custom color branding to tie in with agency branding, and also overall enhancements in terms of alignments and fonts to make reports easier to read and more clear when we're printing them out, as well as being able to incorporate in dollars and cents into more areas. So hopefully you will see these reports as an enhancement over our existing reporting package. We take your feedback very seriously and try to incorporate as much client feedback into these revisions as possible. So in terms of going live with reports, as mentioned before, we will have to, at Dynamis Support, assign your color schemes to enable branded color on your reports. So for those that have sent over those codes, you can expect to get sample reports back. Once we receive your approval, we'll go ahead and enable that color scheme in your reporting package. So this is the first major enhancement since we introduced our new reporting package. And in the future, you will continue to see new reporting outputs from Dynamis in 2018. Next up are reports like a branded cover page, a benefit detail comparison report that allows us to focus more information on details of medical and RX benefits, less on financials, and then a contribution analysis report, which will allow us to be able to focus more on financials, less on benefit information. So stay tuned to Dynamis as we continue to improve our reporting outputs and introduce more options to be able to pull information from the dashboard into various formats for your reports. Any questions should be directed to support@dynamiscorp.com. Thank you.